Dora, 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 Dora. Swiping down, swiping, I ain't swiping down, swiping, I ain't swiping down, swiping. This is the Dora and the Lost City of Gold movie review. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is this not called? Because they already know people are going to call it Dora the Explorer. You know, they don't need to say Dora the Explorer. Plus, they probably have to pay a lot of people to put that title in there. So let's just say Dora in the Lost City of Gold. It's not going to change anything because the way it kicks off is great. They kick it right off with the original song and Diego. You got them talking backpack and the map. And the way they did it was excellent in the beginning. Dora starts off, her and Diego, and it's like it's all part of her imagination as kids. You know, they're imagining the book bag talking, and they're going through these adventures. And her parents, who's played by Michael Pena and Eva Longoria, who, boy, does she get thick in the right places. No, I'm just. All right, now. I think the director too was like, man, hello, Eva Longoria. But anyway, get back to the theme of the movie. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. You know, they played the girl who played the young Dora. She looked just like Dora. And she's going on these adventures and everything. And they show them as they get older. And when they were younger, Diego moves to the city with his family. So he's no longer in the forest, in the jungle, living with Dora. So he grows up, and as a youngster, he grows up in the city. So when Dora, 10 years later, she's, going to go visit her cousins over in the, near the United States and go to school for the first time. She's meeting high schoolers, and she's from a different world. Things, go in a different direction as they're in search of the Lost City of Gold. Now, the CGI for Boots, of course, the talking monkey. Well, he's not a talking monkey. He's just a super highly intelligent monkey. And, he didn't go with her. She tried to sneak him and take him with her, but, it didn't work. So Dora decided, to go there to visit with her family while her family went to go search for this lost treasure that lead them to the Lost City of Gold. Her parents. Then her parents come up missing, and some people are trying to find her parents. They kidnap Dora, and the movie starts when they go take her on this, they basically take the people from the class. It's a girl that doesn't really like Dora, and she's just mean for no reason. And the Diego actor, he really didn't have that much input in the movie as I thought he should have. He mostly like, this is Dora's thing. Now when they come out with the Diego movie, then you gonna see me get loose. Then there's this token white guy. I'm like, who and what and why is he here? Oh, international appeal. Okay, I get it. Because he was so out of place. And I felt bad. Oh, this guy Jeff Wahlberg they got to play Diego was a shock to me. And I'm like, casting was alright. But Isabella Monia, she did a great job playing Dora. I knew she was going to be Dora based on Instant Family. She won the role while she was doing that film. So I already knew that she was going to be Dora. They tried to cast Selena Gomez for the lead, but it required too much physical activity, and she was not going to be able to perform those roles with at least a lot of the physical things, and just time consuming, and it just wasn't going to work out with her. But it gave the studio a lot of publicity about doing a Dora the Explorer movie. you know, and Eugenio Derbez, who's known in Mexico, he's like a superstar there. He's now being seen more and more in American films. So the crossover appeal is working for him as he produces his own films as well. Eugene, I mean, Benicio del Toro, sorry, he plays Swiper the Fox. Swiping out, swiping out, man. I love swiping, man. That's my guy, Swiper. I'm like, I need to see Swiper. That's who, and I didn't see enough of him because I guess they didn't have a lot of budget for the CGI, so you don't see Swiper a lot. But I like to see him, and they're like, Swiper, no swiping. I'm like, why not? Why you can't swipe it? You live in the jungle. What are you supposed to do? It's like, man, they just put him down for doing something. He's like, look, I'm in the forest. That's where I live. Swiper, no swiping. He's like, look, screw you, bitch. Who are you? You get to go home. Somebody cook for you. I'm out here on my own. Somebody cooking for me. I'm swiping. Now, this guy, it's not his guy. The guy that plays the character Randy. This Nicholas Coombe. Now, that guy was, you know, the token white guy. He was just not, in my opinion, very strong. As I guess that was just his character, the writing or whatever. You gotta understand it's a kids movie, but yeah, I give it 2.5 stars out of 4. You know, it kind of loses its way as the movie goes on, but it's a fun time for kids. But it kind of loses a lot of its what it could have been. When it started off pretty good, and it just kind of loses its way in the midpoint, and then the end, it just didn't end right to me. But for kids, you know, I guess they will love it as much as they can, you know. But near the end, kids were kind of getting like, I want to see Swiper or them, you know. This whole adventure thing is not what they're signed in for, the actual story part. And Madeline Miranda, who played the young Dora, give her an Oscar for that. She did great. And I think her name was Madeline Madden, who plays Sammy, and she's supposed to be like a love interest for Diego when there's like zero chemistry there. Oh my gosh. I would have to say, I hate to put down, I guess she's a fashion model or something. And for whatever reason, they've had her in, she's like an international Indian. I think she's part Indian descent. And her chemistry, her and Diego, is supposed to be like love interest. And like they don't like each other, but then they end up liking each other. And it just did not make sense to me. And it just did not fit, even for this film, for her to be the mean girl turned into friend of Dora. And it just, a lot of it just didn't work. Some of the things that they required her to do just didn't. Stay with the acting classes. You can only get better. This is a film where it will not be noticed. But yeah, stay with your acting class. So, if you saw Dora the Explorer, tell me, what did you think about it? Me, I had to watch Dora the Explorer a lot. Dating my ex-girlfriend with kid. You know, her little girl watched it all the time. And when I'm there in the morning, I have to turn to Dora the Explorer and watch Dora. I'm like, yeah, there you go. She would only eat one box of cereal. That's it, one kind. She didn't want to try it, and I'm not a parent. So I'm like, well, your mom lets you do this. So, like, she's 5 boxes of cereal in here, and you only want to eat one. And we're about to run out, so that's it. And it's got to be Dora the Explorer. She didn't care for the Diego show. She cared about Dora the Explorer. So, of course, if you're forced to watch something, you got to find something of interest to keep you into it. And the one I found of interest was Swiper. Swiper. And that's what this movie needed to be about, the actual show, and just have Swiper being the main villain instead of some sidekick. But I understand the CGI budget, and plus the CGI was bad enough as it is. So, on that note, I'm out. Have a fun time at the movies.